Welcome to American Metal Magazine. I'm your host, the Dude. Yeah, that's really my name, man. Hey, listen, we've got the best bands coming up next. Fully interactive. Go to www.americanmetalmagazine.com and vote for your favorite band for free. That's right, free Pardo. Up next, we have a little interview with our number 10 band. Check it out. Coreline's Collapse on AMM.
Like one of my favorite bands is Escape the State. They were like an early 2000s band, and they were like very important for the early post-hardcore and metalcore scene. Yeah. So I guess, I was, I guess, pop punk has led me to metal.
That's great. Well, man, it sounds like you made the conversion very well, man. But, I think, you can have a little bit of that punk sound in there. And I heard that a little bit in there, it seems like, to me, but that's all right, man. It just really further drives it. Everybody's got that slant, and I think it's working for you, man. So... Wow, man, that was Coraline's Collapse here on American Metal Magazine. Up next, we have number 9 in our top 10 countdown, looking at Apex. I caught up with Apex on the interview and I got to know the band a little bit.
So I'm Christian. I'm the drummer with Apex. Happy to be here, guys.
The Moda.
I'm Joseph. I play the kazoo in the band.
Yeah, all right, man.
Whenever I don't play the kazoo, I play the bass most of the time.
Mostly the kazoo, though.
Yeah,
It's like a
mostly the
kazoo. It's a
kazoo.
big kazoo,
Yeah,
man.
it's my favorite instrument.
You know,
Andy, I'm guitar player.
excellent.
And I'm Senga. I'm the vocalist.
Man,
What?
beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, you guys are really great.
You can listen to the rest of that interview at AmericanMetalMagazine.com. Up next, Apex in Death Awaits. Wow, man. And that was Death Awaits by Apex, an awesome independent band here on American Metal Magazine. The next band that we've got coming in at number 8 is Silver Bullet Smile with their song House of Stone.
Walls could scream out loud, would you even care? If they were to crumble down, would I find you there? Searching for the boogeyman under my deathbed. Instead I found him in the mirror, laughing in my head. There's no place like home. I just want to be left alone. Here I lay in my house of stone. Shadow people scrape my fingers to the goddamn blood. Locked inside walls of stone. Paint is peeling like old skin, cut by window pane. Blood and mud and love and sin always taste the same. Breathe into me and I'll become you. One breath to live, one day at a time to get through. Something's got to give. There's no place like home. I just want to be left alone. Here I lay in my house of stone. Rooms of shadow people scrape my fingers to the goddamn bone. Locked inside a house of I lay in my house of stone. Rooms and rooms of shadow people scrape my fingers to the goddamn bone. Locked inside
That was Silver Bullet Smile in House of Stone. They came in at number 8 here on American Metal Magazine Top 10. The next band that we have for you is some friends of mine out in Daytona. This is Vital Pain. We caught up with Vital Pain at an interview right before a jam out session in Daytona Beach. Let's go to that. What's going on, man? How's it? You guys got the album out right now? Don't forget, this is the album with the 3D glasses. You gotta get that.
Yeah, this album's out, man. It's thrash, man. It's something it's something to mosh to, right?
That's right. We're working on the next single as well. Coming out.
Oh, is that right, man? Yeah,
Should we tell them the name? But this album's called Let There Be Thrash. It's got a 3D cover, and we'll give you the 3D glasses when you buy it, man. Man, you can smoke out, get high, listen to some thrash, and mesmerize in 3D. Look at the cover, man.
Breathe easy the gathering gloom, and welcome to American Metal Magazine. We have another exclusive interview coming up next. Visit us on www.americanmagazine.com. Hey everybody, welcome to American Metal Magazine. And you got the dude here, and man, I've been kind of nervous about saying the name right because I've never had anybody say it to me. Is it Sardaukar?
Yeah, Sardaukar. Yep.
Sardaukar. Yeah, that's a really interesting name, man. So one of the first questions the dude has got is, where does that name come from?
So the name is honestly just from my complete nerdum. I'm like a Dune freak. So,
oh yeah, excellent, man. Hey, the dude loves some Doom, bro. Let me tell you, I played the crap out of that, man.
Absolutely, yeah. I've just been into it since I was like in high school, and I read the book, and I've just been like a sci-fi nerd ever since.
So there's a book about Doom and Sardaukar. What's the reference, I guess, of Sardaukar?
Yeah, so Dune it's like an old sci-fi novel. It was written like in the 60s or whatever, and it's, you know, Frank Herbert's the author or whatever, but it's just like one of the like more famous staple sci-fi books, you know. And so it's like this whole huge space opera, but
wow.
Sardaukar is like in the book, the Empire's essentially like the crack legion of like special forces. So
cool, man. I love it, dude. You know, I'm going to definitely have to check that out now, man, and see. You can listen to more interviews like this at www.americanmetalmagazine.com. Before the interview, we had Vital Pain and Let There Be Thrash. Coming up next in number 6 is Sardaukar in Round Eye. Wow, man, that was Sardaukar and Round Eye coming in at number 6 on American Metal Magazine's Top 10. Coming up, number 5 is 12 Gauge Confessional. We caught up with 12 Gauge in a short interview. Let's go to that now.
We got little short clips.
Yeah.
You know, we're in the process of still finishing up our first single, Liar, the video for that. And then we'll definitely be shooting a video for Rain once it's released.
Right on, man. Well, we'll look forward to that. Make sure that you get that to us because, you know, we like to post all of your new music and all those videos on the website and share those with the fans and get you guys out there. So we'd love to hear more about that. Yeah, awesome, man. That sounds good. So tell me a little bit about the recording process. You know, this is something that I like to talk a lot. The creation aspect is somebody kind of dedicated as lyricist, or is that something that you share within the band? Who comes up with that workload?
Well, Bronson typically writes all the lyrics unless we don't like them, and then we write them for him.
Man, that works though, right? You know, that's what you need, man. You need that pushback.
Yeah, I'll show up to a session and they're like, "Oh, by the way, we kind of changed this for you, so do it this way from now on." Okay.
Well, you got to learn to bend, man. You know, Bronson, you got to learn to bend, and that sounds like you're doing it because you know that's really a big part of it, man. Everybody's got to. You can catch the rest of this interview at www.americanmetalmagazine.com. Up next, we have number 5 in the countdown, "Liar" by 12 Gauge Confessional. Here it is. Make it up! Are you gonna fight today? You gonna hide today? Say you want it, but you always fucking run away. Gonna fight today? You gonna hide today? Say you want it, like a motherfucker. Are you gonna fight today? You gonna hide today? Say you want it, but you always fucking run away. I will bring it to you, so that you know that it's you. You helpless, till you bleed. You're a liar. Go. Inside, outside, with nothing left to hide. What's a goal to take another suicide? Very insane, with nothing left to gain. Wish you really the proof what under my line. You're a liar. Liar, liar, what you gonna do? Liar, liar, fucking sick of you. Live your life, you compromise. You feel it's time to Hey everybody, you got the dude here with American Metal Magazine, and I got a real treat for you guys this time. This is a great little band, and they're from Montana, right? Montana, is that right?
Yeah,
That's what the bio says. Yeah. So there was a little delay there. I was kind of concerned I had that wrong. Anyway, man, so beautiful country, by the way, man, incredible. I've been there a couple times, but this is midst of war, everybody, midst of war. And first of all, where did the band name come from, man? Let's start there. Where did that come from? What was the inspiration there?
There was a mural outside of a town that we're uh, kind of based out of, and there was a mural underneath a bridge there, and the mural said, "In the midst of war, we shall endure." And I was just like, "Hey, man, Mr. War, right
Love it.
there."
Yeah, far out. I love that. Right. We must endure, man. That could be like a mantra for metal, man. We must endure, man.
Away
mentioned feature film they had going behind you. Could you elaborate a little bit more on that, on how that's going and what is that all about?
Yeah. Um, Filmmaker. Yeah, I'm an award-winning filmmaker. I've worked for television. I've done car commercials and a lot of music videos. Um, and our purpose, I believe, in general, the movie changed. There's no more good lay. There's no more radio. It's not as powerful as it was. MTV is just not there anymore. The infrastructure to get a band out there and promote it is really hard. And the power today is really how many butts you can put in the seats. And that really has to do with radio and exposure. YouTube's just not going to cut it. It needs social media. So for us, it was like if we made a show is not dependent on the butts in the seats or the hit song or who's in the band. It's what is the show? And you see that a lot today with cover bands that do, like, they call themselves the ultimate 80s experience.
Yeah.
So what are you buying? A concert ticket to the 80s songs, or you buying a concert ticket to relive the 80s with songs that were happening when you met Darlene at the McDonald's down the street, right? And it's that experience. And so what we wanted to do is create something that was more experience-based, larger than life, but was a show that really tackled a thought-provoking music odyssey, kind of like what Pink Floyd used to do. The Who with Tommy, ELO,
right.
all those bands back.
Those great shows, right?
Create these larger than life.
You were listening to a partial interview with me and C.G. Reich out on the West Coast. Before that, it was Midst of War coming in at number 4. Next, number 3 is The Master Storyteller by Iron Wrath. I see it in your Hey, everybody. Welcome back to American Metal Magazine. You got the dude here. And we've been talking to the guys from Recast. And it's just been a great interview, man. We really got a lot. We found out about you guys and what's going on and some of the things that you've been going through. What are some of the new musics that you guys got coming out? Do you have a new album or any singles that are in the work right now?
Yeah, we're right now we're steadily pushing along some singles, and we do have a new one that will be coming out here shortly, probably in September. Right now it's tentatively titled Dream Chaser. So right after Scream and Shout, we came out with Scream and Shout. We came out with a new online store. We came out with the new hot sauce that is delicious. If you have not had it yet, you get some.
What? You guys got a hot sauce?
We'll get you a bottle of Scream and Shout hot sauce.
Oh, I gotta have
by yours
that.
truly, right? And then now we're getting ready to hit you with some great shows until we release the next single.
Standing at the top of the mountain, you know it can't last long.
talk about heavy metal overload. Hey, listen, that was the recast, one of Dude's favorites, man, coming in on number 2, a little band out of Texas. So up next, we have our number 1 band, the cover issue, the band, Law Circus. We're going to go to the interview and straight to the number 1 track on this issue. When you guys work, do you go in with a set of lyrics, a poem book per se, and then try to marry that up with the melodies or the compositions that you're working on, or is it the other way around? How do you guys do that? And who's the lyricist, the main lyricist in the band?
I write the lyrics because these guys are dumb.
Well, they've got you, man. That's good.
Ideas together, and we usually have the song 100% before we go into the studio.
Yeah,
so everybody
we like to play it a little bit, you know, let some happy accidents happen where you go, hey, what was that you played? I like that, you know, give it time to grow, especially, you know, the first album, we had all the time in the world to write it.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, now we know we want to do a second album, and you may have heard of this sophomore jinx where bands, they go in and they just hash out an album real quick, and they never really took time to let the songs develop and find out what the song should be. So that's what we're trying to do, is, you know, get the songs under our belt where we can play it enough to where we go, okay, now it's ready.
Yeah, well, that makes a lot of sense, you know, and what I'm hearing is a really polished product. That's the best way I can really describe it. I mean, there's great clean riffs, and the bass is amazing, man. And some of the parts, you kill it, brother. I'm telling you, man. I was like, yeah, I'm just bopping my head, going, that's it, man.
Storm has an eye. How can you let me bleed like this? Are you that damn cruel? How can you see so deep inside my soul? It cries, always denied. All we ever needed was the faith to heal our broken shadows. All we ever before our eyes. Through this dark time of healing, now you face the light. Amazed at what you can see and feel. Self-doubt and ruin subside by day, by night. My soul, it cries, no longer denied. All we ever needed was the faith to heal our broken shadows. All we ever needed, we're so blind, and it's hidden before our eyes.
Wow. Well, that concludes our 10 top bands on American Metal Magazine. These top 10s are only rated by the editor, me, the dude, and the ones that I think were the really best in the order that which I thought they were good. But that is just me. I encourage you to get on AmericanMetalMagazine.com. Come down and vote on your favorite band. These bands need your support. You know, they work hard, they put a lot of money into gigging out, and the music that is being produced isn't like anything that the dude ever heard before. So if you're interested in rock and roll and metal, make sure that you visit AmericanMetalMagazine.com, and then you can go to the interactive issue, which is a downloadable PDF that you can purchase and download, or you can look at the current issue and click on the links and see what I'm talking about. You'll be able to listen to the latest tracks, check out the interviews that we've exclusively done on these bands, and basically get to know them in a way and even talk to them through a special chat media only available on American Metal Magazine. American Metal Magazine works on support from the fans and needs your support. So make sure that you do donate or purchase these band flyers from American Metal Magazine. You can download them. They keep in a collection in your profile, and you can go back time and time again and read about them and click on the links. They also have an interactive barcode, which is great because you can download the magazine flyers, print them out, hang them up on the wall, and you can actually take your barcode reader on your phone, scan them, and it will take you to the links, and you can enjoy, again, the music. It's all about the artist here on American Metal Magazine. And again, I'm the dude, and thanks for coming in and listening to American